I'm so hungry.
You don't want to share an umbrella?
Where are we?
Bucerius Law School in Hamburg.
Why are we here?
Bucerius Mediation Competition sponsored by BODENHEIMER.
How is the weather in Hamburg so far?
Very typical for Hamburg. It's raining, grey, windy. Lovely.
What's the competition about? Why is it important?
It covers an aspect of dispute resolution that we do not hear as often about. It's about mediation. We know all about the arbitration moot courts.
And it's not only for law students, right?
Exactly. That's also a very different aspect. That's also why mediation is so interesting.
Are you ready for the speech?
Yes.
As a foreign qualified professional practicing in Germany for the last 10 years, I've also participated in one of these competitions. It was the Wismut Court competition. I can testify that these competitions are very valuable.
What do you think about the joint on-site plus online format?
Oh, I think it's amazing. It gives a chance to students from all over the world to participate, and not everyone can or wants to travel to Hamburg. So I think that's an amazing opportunity to make it more inclusive and more international.
And I feel like this year is super international.
Yeah, there are students from India, there are students from the US, from Asia, all over the world.
Hopefully we will have as much of an international crowd, if not bigger, in our Bodenheimer pre-moot.
Yeah, but to my experience, we were incredibly international in our last pre-moot. I mean, we had teams from Africa, from the US, from everywhere.
Let's see if this year we can do all continents. What are we waiting for?
Anita and Kathleen.
We are going to a networking dinner.
What did you think about the session that you've been to?
I think they were all very well prepared, and I loved how the students used their acting skills.
I think it was great. What's really important for mediation, they really made an effort to find a compromise there.
I was really impressed by the level of preparation and performance of the students. Something that I noticed is that students sometimes forget there is a mediator in the session, and they could really take advantage of this and ask him to summarize their points or help me out of a dead end.
Organized, challenging and interesting.
Knowledge, fun, interesting.
Amazing, exhilarating, fun.
Stressful.
We can never prepare completely like what the other team has in their confidential.
I think for me it was a little bit surprising that both teams we have been against were very friendly.
Everybody is very nice. It's not like you're my competitor, I don't want to talk with you. You have to act because you're not the person in real life that you are in the case. You have to absorb the emotion that are written down in the case. I like it very much. Being a mediator, no. Being a negotiator, yes.
It's a more flexible role, negotiator.
Yes.
Yes, of course. I think it's a great platform to explore. As far as I have learned, it's like very fun.
I think I concur with her on that. It's a really interesting field. It's something that I've loved ever since my second year of law school. And you never know where the future takes you, but it's a very interesting field, definitely.
While our senior associates are at the sessions, we are exploring Hamburg. Let's go. I feel like I'm filming a travel show.
You want to get a corn? It's a cripperie.
So it's basically business plus law.
Yeah, I think so. It's also business, but it can be very personal as well if it's about reputation. So it's not just business and law, it's humans and law.
Yes, exactly. And that's what I also liked about the panel yesterday, that we had even a psychologist. Any background can be mediation background.
I would like to introduce panelists Catherine Walbeck. One party invited the other party for mediation and the other one agreed. But it's not that simple in real life.
Our job is even before to bring the parties to this point.
I mean, as a lawyer participating in a lot of law conferences, it was one of the most diverse panels that I've witnessed. Psychologist, an engineer, an economist and a lawyer.
What do you expect to see in the finals?
Oh, in the finals, I expect the best of the best. That we will have an amazing session with a hopefully very exciting case, and the parties will bring their best.
Let's see.
Two parties in the final rounds.
Stella from University of Ljubljana.
The winner is the Maharashtra National Law University of Mumbai. case for the University of Georgia.
Our introduction to mediation has been solely through competitions. We take part in domestic competitions within India itself.
I think the difference is the cultural exchange that happens here. So in India, we have a specific mediation style and everyone kind of tends to stick to it. But here, people coming from various countries, they have different mediation styles. Some are more aggressive, some have a more collaborative nature.
We can't have a one-size-fits-all approach. There are teams which are very aggressive, like we did have in our finals round.
Yeah, that's also what I kind
Exactly.
of thought.
For that, we try to take a tone. So we try to play it by the score sheet and play it by what the judges might like. And we also try to balance it with a realistic approach which we would employ in a real situation.
I think it also depends on the kind of problem there is. So in our semi-finals, the problem was more emotional and there was room for having a collaborative discussion.
What would set you apart at an international competition with such a multicultural platform is how well you can put your point across.
It also depends on coordination between the client and the counsel. So approaches differ and this is something which is very important and this is something we also struggle with, but we try to do our best. When you have good coordination amongst both the team members, you come up as one united front in front of the other team. And that just increases your chances basically.